Basketball fans, welcome back inside the belly of the beast that is the Scotiabank Arena. Sherm Hamilton, Ashley Docking, Akil Augustine, and your Toronto Raptors taking on the Western Conference's 10th best team, the Los Angeles Lakers, who have been struggling. They got to win against the Clippers, but let's face it, this Raptors team has kind of lost its identity. I myself personally, Sherm, thought that Rob Pelinka did a great job addressing some of the concerns with this roster heading into the season, but it's not turning out that way on the court. Your thoughts of where this Lakers team is at right now?
Well, I think any team can use the excuse of health, but they've had some health issues.
Yep.
There's no doubt about it. Anthony Davis is finally leveling off and being the guy that everybody thinks he can be consistently. LeBron James is still doing stuff in his 21st year that doesn't make sense in terms of how dominant he is. Austin Reeves has been great for them at times. I just don't know if the collective is able to work together. And, you know, you win the play-in tournament, which is a great accomplishment.
And then right after.
And you're having that tough time since. And the question is why? Because to win the play-in tournament, you had to get it done on all levels, and they did it. So it's there. How do you duplicate that? How do you get it going again without LeBron having to be Hercules and bring the whole thing along?
That's my big concern for this group, is if they want long-term success, they can't hang their hat on LeBron being a 30-plus point per game guy. Ashley?
I mean, I feel like that's kind of his MO, though, with teams that he has to drag along, is that he does always find a way somehow. It's like the Tom Brady effect. I know that people are sick of hearing about Tom Brady. Maybe it's been a few years since he left, so people aren't as much, but it's like you can't ever count the Patriots out, right? It's like you can never count a LeBron James team out. I think the biggest thing for them is he can always put up points. He can, you know, affect things maybe like on a chase down block or something like that. But defensively as a group, there hasn't been a team since 95 that's found success in the NBA Finals. That's been less than like a 10 or an 11 defensive rating. They're hitting at 12. They're on a downward slope. Who knows where it's going to go? So I think when you have Anthony Davis, is he going to stay healthy? What's his ceiling? The conversation around Davis too, like Sherm said, we're getting what we think he's supposed to be, but like he has never really been that long term or superseded those expectations. Yeah. So I think this group is always just kind of hodgepodge together, paper mache, if you will, since he's been with the Lakers. And so we're kind of seeing that right now.
I think a big part of this, too, is they were expecting internal growth from some of their young guys. And I don't think they've seen that consistently outside of Austin Reeves. And so a lot of the focus has shifted to Darvin Ham. And there's even talk of maybe him being on the hot seat. You believe it?
Always.
Yeah, or Darvin Ham?
Always.
I thought he had some
I feel like the coaches are always the first to go.
Yeah,
but he said that we're aligned internally. I feel safe. Everything's fine. So whatever the company line is, that's it for now.
Yeah, it's difficult. You think about teams that LeBron has left, how they've done the years after he's left. They've been bad.
Yeah.
They've been bad. So succession planning is difficult when you have such a polarized star like LeBron. And it's really difficult in the process of trying to win to develop talent behind, because all your focus is on winning.
Win now.
And if you're going to win now, those guys have to eat the minutes up. You can't really develop in high-pressure situations. So it's a tough line to toe. You think about any championship team. Look at the Spurs after Tim Duncan was done and Manu's gone and Tony's gone.
The cupboards were
empty. They go
empty.
off a cliff. Jordan, when he left with the Bulls, they go off a cliff. That's just the nature of the beast. You win now in this league, and it's hard to plan to win and consistently win when those pieces leave. It's just not a recipe that's happened successfully for any championship level team that I can remember.
And he's not a traditional vet either, right? Where
No.
you're like bringing him in to be this sounding board, this wily vet to give you advice.
No, he's your leading scorer,
He's older.
rebounder.
He's your leading scorer. Yeah. He still wants titles. He wants to orchestrate a plan where he's going to play with his kid. So there's just so much that comes along with him.
And what's crazy is, I mean, year 21.
Yeah.
We've never seen this before.
Never.
We've never seen. I mean, LeBron and I came into the league at the same time, and I didn't play the game, and I'm more tired than him. I'm more broken down than him. It's a fact.
All right, on that
I was
note,
like, where are you going?
On that note, your Toronto Raptors have a matchup with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers, and you can catch that on the TSN family of networks January 9th, 10:30, and we'll see you after the break.